should see some on the show. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Nope. And that misses, ball 1.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
A 1-1 home to Kinsler. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. But a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Anaheim, the shortstop, Troy.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded, foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Up and the pitch. Liner towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let that go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Romine is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Mata is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for the Tigers,
Nick Castellanos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato.
Mikey Mato.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
James McCann comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left.
Leading off
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. So striding in, Ricky Weeks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ricky Weeks.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up. Stepping up now, Alex Presley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Boggs is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th. Center
Digging
fielder.
in, Andrew Romine. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. You got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Matt Boyd shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Coming to the plate now, Irvin Santana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Troy Tulowitzki.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Wade Boggs. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him. But now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ian Kinsler will be the one to get things started when we come back.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman.
This ball's grounded foul.
Kinsler.
The windup and the 0-1. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
24, Miguel Cabrera.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Nick Castellanos now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Nick
Cold
Castellanos.
strike at the letters. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup, a swing and a miss. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off the
He's
fourth inning.
0-for-1 thus far.
Right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Iglesias now at short. Reined in. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Mesoraco comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rosario is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Catcher number 34.
Striding in once again, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball one. And the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In there, 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Alex Presley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Alex Presley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Romine. He singled his last time up. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Presley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. So coming to the plate, Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
What a 2-out rally. You get a 2-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes to play with a runner scoring.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Junior awaits the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Castellanos got to get rid of it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 23.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in's the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mata is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now, as opposed to being on that nice roll.
Anthony Rizzo has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Presley giving chase. And that retires the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Francisco Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching, Francisco.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Miguel Cabrera stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Mata moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Slow little roller to third. Castellanos with a bare hand. Hey now.
Right fielder number 20.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Presley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Nick Castellanos now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the swing and a shot hit down the corner. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Mikey Mata is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
James McCann.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in to try it again, Alex Presley. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Jim Johnson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And this one's in the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Romine. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line toward center field. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Blaine Hardy will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jacoby Jones is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mata is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Number 25, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Carlos Beltran will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
From the stretch, Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Oh, it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They let him swing away, but he missed the curveball. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Jim Johnson.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases. Carlos Beltran will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jacoby Jones stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead it 2-1. Bruce Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Bruce Rondon.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And a neck-high fastball that time. Wade Boggs is on deck. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Wade Boggs comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Line hard to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Presley on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mata has a read on it, and that's the third out. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on the show. Miguel Cabrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing by Cabrera, and a ball hit on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Nick Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mikey Mata is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings.
Your attention, please.
Alex Wilson takes the
for
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Wilson Ramos will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Jones is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. On to first, a double play. So digging in now, Ricky Weeks, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he misses there. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that